it's me. Listen, I'm sorry for the things I said earlier on. It's just, I really don't think you should go to that place. I don't think they care. Not like they should. And before you think it, I know how it feels to want to feel safe, to want more. You know I do it, but Jesus, do you know how they view you? Just another patient to squeeze money out of. Please, don't go tonight. I'm freaking scared. For you and for me.
In the mid-19th century, advances in genetic and psychological sciences led to a series of astounding breakthroughs regarding the human genome. At the forefront of these experiments, the Ishin Initiative discovered and developed in the mid-19th century.
So glad to have you back. My name is Dr. Edmonds, but you can call me Phyllis if you like. Right. There should be a register on the reception desk. So once you've signed in, grab the key card from the top drawer and head on down. You will need it to gain access to the lower floors.
Restoration procedure for patient
JN2057
will commence shortly. Staff are advised to prepare chambers for initial projection.
Well, it seems we best get a move on. There's plenty to do, and for you, plenty to see and discover. I'm going to be guiding you through the process of restoration this evening, and hopefully ensuring that nothing terrible happens to you or our client. I'm in restoration chamber number 3. Now, if you don't mind, would you be a dear and head on down?
The Restorer. The next step in human evolution, an asset to society and a wonder of the natural world.
Sometimes these procedures don't, how should I put it, go to plan. But really, there's nothing to see here anyway. Shouldn't you be heading to Restoration Chamber number 3 to meet me?
I'm incredibly excited to get started with my new patient. A real chance to explore mortals and prove that they are in fact advanced. I'm incredibly excited to get started with my new patient. A real chance to explore mortals and prove that they are in fact advanced.
Beautiful, isn't it? A miracle of the 20th century. A window into the minds of others and a tool to cure disease and illness. But it would be nothing without the likes of you. Right. Would you be a dear and help me with the setup? I need the electrical input for the Rembrandt installation rerouting. You can access it from that terminal over there. God's sake. Why can't anything work around here? Okay. We need to replace the fuse. You'll need to take the blown one out and replace it with the correct fuse. By the computers over there. Nice to get some help around here. Now, if you don't mind, I think it's time to take a seat. Right. A few things before we project. Our client, Jean, is currently in a very delicate state. Our primary focus is to ensure that we clear this area of her mind from the plaque buildup that is causing the disease. In order to do that from within, we're going to need to use her own memories to reinforce the medical treatment she is receiving.
Are we sure this is safe?
Are you ready?
All right.
Now, I know this may feel a little strange, being new technology, but please don't worry about it. We all
Oh,
get used
they're
to
going
it
Evangelion on us.
eventually.
I wonder what kind of solution that would be. I bet your ass is strapped in that chair. You'd float out of it otherwise.
Okay, listen up. You are in your case. You're probably going to come back here a lot, so please take some time to get acquainted with your surroundings. It keeps most restorers' sanity intact. For a short while, anyway.
Stored projectors. To and from the case. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to backtrack a lot, it looks like. What the mind thinks the heart transmits. 1 through 5, 1944. That's probably going to come in handy. But what should we start with? Well,
Our sole purpose this evening is to track the memory and pinpoint its location so we can cleanse it of any disease present. Everything you're seeing in front of you is a visual environment pieced together from our client's subconscious mind. Barren wastelands or an abstract painting reimagined. It's all completely tangible. All I can see are brain scans of tissue degradation confirming my previous diagnosis of dementia. Both are incredibly important if we are to succeed and understand our client's needs. Now, if you just give me a second, I'll have some more details for you. Feel free to explore in the meantime.
okay. Even though you get drowned, I want one of these things. Having something like this would be just so surreal. A little bit of spelunking, or spelunking. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's one of these boxes. But texture hasn't loaded in. Okay. That's okay. Oh. Alrighty. I'm already kind of getting a Myst 5 vibe from this. It's come to my attention during my inspection of the mining facilities here at Delvin that many of the workers in the pit are unsettled, uneasy, and as a result unproductive. There's clearly a correlation between the pitiful working conditions that these men have to endure and their motivation to do productive and worthwhile work. Lifts and descent devices are clearly in disrepair. Ventilation in the chambers below are blocked, causing fume and smoke buildup. With these issues and more in mind, it is, with my sincere apologies, that I have decided that Delvin Mine should close temporarily until these issues meet the standards required by your governing union body. It's addressed to Mr. Moran. Any items of interest? Nothing. It's about that middle drawer. It's a tape measure? Yeah. Okay. I'll leave these open just so I know I've been in it. D11. That picture, that was on the beer bottles. Nope, didn't want to do that. What button was it? There we go. Hold on. Looks about the same to me. There's a little drawing on the right, looks like, that's missing from the beer bottle. Right there. Although I doubt that's much of anything. We'll see. Ooh, what is this? Nothing. I'll continue exploring the town through here.
That the central focus of this memory is located below you, in an old abandoned mine known as Devlin.
Yep.
Entry 95D in our client's memory journal indicates that an accident occurred affecting them in a meaningful way.
Oh, isn't this, Jean's mine we're in? Ooh, combination lock. I think this is Jean's mine, so if anything, I bet her husband died. Can't read any of the other text down there. So, village cider to stop production. I wonder if you can die in this game. Dear Mr. Harvey, as I'm sure you're aware, my client, Mr. H. Smith, is intent on offering you as a particularly generous buyout of the Harvey and Company Limited Enterprise. We would like to propose a meeting between parties and solicitors on the 15th of October at our offices in Delvin to discuss a potential acquisition of your assets and trade. Be under no illusion, Mr. Harvey, we are fully aware of your current financial disposition and are incredibly interested in rectifying this situation for you. Yours sincerely, Mr. J. Dawkins, business solicitor and consultant. So the mine is potentially getting bought out. Did I read that right? The other letter didn't say who it was from. Open all the things. Anything on the back? Nope. Oh, there's an upstairs. Boots. Note to self. I need to ensure that I remember the lock combination to Delver's side entrance, but the warden banned any of us from writing it down. Miners eat from metal plates. Don't forget. Miners eat from metal plates. I bet he carved it on a plate. I'm hoping it's not like the, whatever it is, that, whatever element combination from the periodic table. I'm hoping I don't have to Google anything. What the devil is that? Maybe surveying equipment? That's got to be the DSM. Alright, have we explored this building enough? I think so. Except for downstairs. Another one of these. This one's running. Empty box. Absolutely nothing to interact with. So I guess we should somehow find the mine. Because that combination's going to be in the mine. More than likely. I've already been up here. Have I been down here? No. Spanner. Do me better than a beer bottle will. Why is this glowing? I don't see anything on it.
It's worth noting that if you feel an item might be useful later on in your journey, and you have no use for it now, you can always store it in the case and collect it at any time.
Well, good to know. Oh god, I'm such an idiot. I borrowed the air compression manual in order to make repairs in the mine, and I left it down past the blast doors. Steve has warned me so many times about being forgetful. I just hope I can get it back before it gets lost forever. I can't afford to for any of my wage to be docked this week. Damn. Brightwood. What do you mean? Oh. Yes, but the wood is glowing, though. Or maybe it's just the light. It just looks really weird, though. So, can I use the two objects together? Somehow finagle. Nope. I probably will need that. Fletch. Let me put this magnifying glass up. Take these just in case there are fumes down in the mines. Well, where the devil's the mine? Well, do you think I should take the video quality down? Why did it... Might just be... What? Pay to Twitch delay? PS4? Why would they... Why would they blur that? I have no idea where this mine is. So, what we're gonna do is follow the left wall. Can't jump down. I bet that's it right there. No, but why is it green? Why is this glowing? No. If I'm missing something stupid here, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. Alright, well, I guess let's keep looking. Still following the left wall. Although, yeah, let's go ahead and go down. Take a look. Oh, of course, it's gonna take me in a circle. Thought that was a bug. That's the combination. I'm not that great with them. I usually wind up looking up guides myself. I'm gonna do my damnedest not to here. But I mean, I may not be terribly great at them, but I don't know why, but I love them. Nothing else. Take a look upstairs again. I wonder what we're typing. Memory Journal 1, Monday. I remember waking up here for the first time and feeling sad. For a long time I couldn't understand why I was here, but then I remember smelling the perfume. For the first time I was happy, but I'm not sure I know why. Saturday. Today a nurse was holding my hand and asking me to calm down. I tried to explain that I had spilled a cup of hot tea and burnt my arm. The pain was terrible. The nurse shushed me and told me my arm was fine, and when I looked down, I saw that I was wearing a bandage. The nurse explained that I had had an accident on Thursday, and I hardly heard a word she said after that. I somehow managed to lose 3 days. That's disconcerting. I bet this is our plate. 1670. Let's go try it out. $16.70. Oh, 16.
Okay, so I've been digging a little deeper into our client's personal history, and I found details of a strong emotional response to someone who once worked within the mine. An entry that discusses the mine at great length, but doesn't discuss who the individual was that worked there. Continue to work your way down, further into the mine. It seems the center of this memory is very much at the heart of these industrial ratways. I'll contact you if I gain any more information.
Beam engine diagram. Really? That's ass backwards. Okay. So we're gonna open the air valve, close exhaust, close equilibrium, open steam. So we only want the air and the steam valve open. Okay. I'm gonna look around a little more before we start in on that. Button, switch. I want to press it. Sure, all valves are in place. Ah, there's the valves, and they don't have... Do they have labels? Okay. First and third. First and third. First. Off, off. On, off. That looks right. Yep. So that turned our power on. Ooh, a note. The stirs beyond the waves. Oh, she stirs. I hear her calling as we work the ground, crying and begging for us to stop, pleading and bargaining as we bring our tools down onto the earth, rock and metal beneath our feet. Her waves are crashing against the cliff's sides in protest, cursing our industrial ventures, crying for her plight. I know in my heart that one day she will lash out and we shall pay the price. But what can I do, Mother Earth? I have mouths that I need to feed and a job I need to do. The industrial man asks of me and I shall provide. As the machines brim with repetitive life and the crafted tools claw at the rock face, I feel the unrelenting force of nature blow me, making its preparations to unleash its free form glory upon us. I don't know what's going on. Okay, apparently it's taken some of the water out, but oh, it opened our door. Get inside the crates. Nope. I hope this does not go amnesia on me.
Sounds, sights, and smells can help store memories forever.
A projector. I'm not sure how they got here, but I think they relate to our patient's history. Don't worry, you won't need these to progress this evening as they're an optional task, but we should at least give this one a try.
First, we're going to read some notes. Dan, I can't find the air compression manual anywhere, which means we can't get the door to budge. It must be around here somewhere, and you were the last one to have it. Could you please find it and place it here on my desk? Steve. Looks like a middle
I'll
schooler
store
wrote that.
important notes like this downstairs in the case for you. They'll be there whenever you want to have a look at them.
Air hose is clogged up. The bloody air hoses have been clogged up again, which means I'm going to have to puncture a hole in the rubber pipes to clear the smoke up down here, and I don't care how I do it. We had to seal the lower mines off to stop the smoke spreading. It's hell for the miners, and even though it's not ideal, it will have to do for now. Foreman. Alright, let's see if we can work our projector magic. 0 parts complete. Just pick it up. Anything in here?
Things we touch throughout our life can stay with us in the back of our minds.
I have no idea what this is. Maybe oil? Ethyl? Some sort of alcohol, maybe? I wouldn't, yeah, let me take that with me. No, I wouldn't, be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, having a job like that, ugh. Apparently I can't do anything with the radio. You know what? Let me grab that spanner. See if that does anything. Nothing. Shitty. Alright. If we're following the left wall, let's keep going this way. Something is going down. Something ain't right in the mines today. A man can sense when something isn't right. It stinks up the air, making us sweat. I heard someone say they were going to close the goddamn mine down entirely. The air compressor keeps breaking, and we have no manual to fix it. We need a way to cut the ventilation pipes, otherwise we'll suffocate down here. I wonder if I'm going to need a knife. That wasn't my finger. Okay, something can be pressed, so I'm guessing a beam goes there? Hide and seek. Hide and seek. We slink and stir through the night, lurking through the unknown, relishing the places where only children dare go, dank alleys and secret fields navigated with the aim of reaching our adventurous and illuminated destination, hiding from our foes, our lamp in tow. Cute. Can I take the lamp? No. There's no parrot or bird. That's not a good sign. It must be that there's fumes, but it's a memory anyway. Shouldn't be harmful. Rubber pipe. barred. Oh man, don't tell me I'm gonna have to go find a knife. Oh man. Wait, was that something? No. No. I wonder if it'll even let me back up. Nope. I'm stuck. Well. Hey there, Stefan. How are you? Please don't mind the slight delay between the audio. Alright, well guys, if you've got any ideas, please throw them forward, because I'm just gonna keep wait, what, was that something? No, just the note. Please throw them forward, because I'm just gonna keep walking around until, I find something. Another glowing book. Oh, thank you. This is my first time playing. Have you played before? I'm getting tired of holding down the L1 button. So, no, nothing there. Nope, no option to auto hold. No, just that the air compression manual is around here somewhere. Okay, so I guess we're looking for the air compression manual then. This looks like another door, but it's barred as well. Nice, Stefan. By the way, thanks for coming by, checking out the channel. I just started streaming today. I played with the streaming a little yesterday, but today I'm officially starting. Let's see. Looking in the wrong places? In this game? Really? I heard the gameplay was more like 10 hours. I mean, I didn't read too much up on it, but... No. Can't get over there. Already read that. Come on. You gotta be smarter than a piece of paper. Find it. I bet it's behind the bottle. No? Where did that thing say he left it? Look, behind the blast doors, isn't it? Son of a bitch. And I need some sort of a knife or something. I should have a magnifying glass. Cliff Mines, been... The devil is this? Yeah, I'm hoping to I'm really hoping to get through this without actually looking anything up. I don't know if you're here, but I was saying earlier that I'm not terribly great at these types of games. Yeah, that's the note I read earlier. I'm not terribly great, but I still love them anyway. Just the atmosphere of the story. And the challenge, really. Alright, so the manual is behind the door. But we need to cut the hose. Yeah, you're either a genius or you're looking it up. Okay, I'm gonna start taking a little bit slower. Where is everything? Actually, maybe that's a type of acid, now that I think about it. Let's try it out. What did this note say? This one. No. course I'm not going to get that lucky. No, I have not heard of the Witness game. So what's it about? Ooh, I've got an idea. Let's smash the bottle, use the glass to puncture a hole in it. Created by the same guy who did Braid. I didn't really play too much of Braid. I guess I need to do that.
Although broken and fragmented, they hold the key to remembering the way we were.
Oh, I hope that wasn't important.
Too bad. Yeah, there are a lot of games I still want to play. I'm also going to be switching out games fairly regularly too. I will always come back to it because I do want to finish this, but I've got a GameFly subscription as well, and I've got the Final Fantasy game coming. I forget which one it is. It's some HD, the one that was supposed to be a tech demo. The Devil's Chamber, Part 1. Hear the knocks calling me. Deep down the mine shaft, the temptress of the sea is rolling. Brimcliff will have the last laugh. The miners left their homes that day to stop the devil within. They never returned for their supper, lost in a void of maize and tin. We heard the blast ring out of the town before the world fell quiet, as the women and children cried out, as the industrial machines went silent. The waters are rising upwards. In the depths where no light goes, I hear men screaming and begging, have mercy on their souls. Is it going to be PS4?
A spray of perfume and it all comes flooding back.
You know what? I'm going to keep this broken bottle. Okay. Owner's manual. Do I do anything with this? Okay. Well, yeah, I'll be definitely checking that out. You said it was, yeah, the Witness game. Devil's Chamber Part 2. Their stark, lifeless forms are bodies lost in time, frozen forever deep underground, eternally sing this line. The devil will have his way. If you step into his lap, he will torture and torment thee, luring you unto his trap. If you think you can escape his wrath, your mind is addled and lost, for the devil's chamber is on your back, and your life will be the cost. Oh, there is a game coming out. I'm not sure if it's going to be for the PS4, but there was a big Kickstarter about it. Have you heard Obducted, spelled with an O? It's made by the same guys who did the same studio, Cyan Studios, the same guys who did Myst, that series. They said they were wanting to go in a different direction. I'm really looking forward to that. So I've got the air compressor manual. So do we go back up? Yes, no, we don't. It's abducted with a O instead of an A. Oh, another one that's coming out soon that I'll probably be streaming from my computer is Undertale. Tale spelled T-A-L-E. One word. It's, I guess you could call it a puzzle, sort of puzzly. It's more RPG-ish. That's supposed to come out in August. Is there anything else down here? So, what do I do with this then? Yeah, anyway, the Abducted, the only way I'm going to be able to stream that, I would love to. Oh my god, I'd love to. But the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if it releases on the, oh, that's odd, on the PS4. The Witness.net. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and stand up for a moment, if you would. Just hold on the line. Let me actually write that down. I'm going to type it into my computer. One moment. Alrighty, I'm back. I've taken note of that. Any idea when it's supposed to come out? 2 parts. Out of how many complete? Does it need a reel or something? Maybe I need this now? Put that there for a moment. No. No, wrong buttons. So I've got the main. Oh! That works.
At roughly 3 p.m. today, we had a breakthrough. I sprayed a small amount of the perfume that the next of kin provided on the back of the armchair. Although there wasn't any verbal acknowledgement at this stage, I found that the patient seemed to be calm throughout the entire session. I'm going to wash it off tomorrow and see if there's a direct difference, and if so, I may use it as an aid in future sessions.
All right. Well, I will definitely check that game out then.
There it is. Our readings, they're showing that this is what's causing the symptoms of dementia in our patient. Or at least it's part of what's causing it. Destroy it any way you can. Once the task is done, I'll be able to extract you from the memory and place you in another.
Oh, this is gonna be. I'm gonna have to run. Oh boy.
Not again! It's resisting! Whatever you do, don't listen to it!
Oh.
It's trying to stay attached to the mind in any way it can.
Get out.
You can't trust it! Hit the switch, Dora!
I stopped it. Should I have stopped it? Whoa.
Moments, like stars, are passing me by, burning so bright and so fast as if they never truly existed at all. They're so beautiful, so fragile. I want to hold on to them. I want to hold on and never let them go. Why can't I hold on anymore? Please,
so creep factor's rising a little bit. Yeah, I'm hoping they decide to port it to PS4. But I guess we'll see. I can probably play it on my computer, but there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to stream it.
Restorer? Can you hear me? Ah, there you are. I'm sorry. What you've just experienced was a relapse of our patient's condition. Hopefully you didn't cause too much damage whilst inside. Now, the objective as stated is to locate Jean's artifact. At this present moment in time, we don't know what this item is. We need to gather information from important memories our client can still understand. Their core memories.
Okay. That's going to be useful. Alright, Painter's Journal number 1. I've been told by my doctor that keeping a journal about my workshop work will be beneficial for my treatment even at this early stage. In this morning's workshop, I painted for the first time in around 5 years. My doctor was indeed right. I feel incredibly relaxed as I sat there in that light and breezy room, brush on paper. It reminded me of a long time ago when I used to paint professionally. I've struggled in remembering my most recent work, but I do remember that long ago I produced a painting that overlooked Pinwheel Harbor, tracing the coastline all the way to St. Paul's Lighthouse. A deep sense of inspiration was felt when this memory was rediscovered, like an old photo album in the attic. It made me feel good again. Nothing interactable.
Right. Let's try to make sense of all of this. Explore whatever you can, and I'll keep in contact with any new information.
First, we're going to see if that combination fits on our thing here. No? Oh, it's not even the right color. Oh well, worth the shot. Huh. Guess we'll have a look at that later. Plants whisper to me.
You found one. A memory fragment. Good work. A ribbon. This must be Jean's representation of them within her mind.
Oh wow, this game is... Are we working with multiple patients or just this one? Where's the reel? Where are the memory fragments? Oh well. So the house before we do anything else. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna need enough. Did it take my items? No? I get to keep the items. I don't think I need another of those.
Tone, the rhythm. Just listening to that melody would never get old.
Might as well so I don't have to go back. Oh, look at that. Inspirations. Stood in the center of the market, I can hear the potential for my new communication system. Imagine long-distance conversations bringing everyone closer together. Family, friends, and businesses. We all love to talk, to discuss ideas, and to hear loved ones' voices. Stood in the center of the market, I hear conversations. Susan talks to Jan about Matthew and his charming manners with the ladies. Dr. Foster commandeers his doctoral manner toward Howard, and that's all I'm going to read from that. I hear you. What is that? University of Oxford? .0427. That's going to be for our code. Pinwheel Market Day Festival. So maybe I need to make a clock say 12. Theft report. In the early hours of Sunday morning, Mr. Thompson and Mr. Penman stole a shipment of J.D. Taylor's locally brewed beer from J.D. Taylor Warehouse. The two scoundrels, rather instinctively selling the shipment, slunk off to a secret storage house upon the dock, where they proceeded to drink the majority of their haul's contents. An alert was brought to the station at 4 o'clock Monday morning, when neighboring residents began to complain about the horrendous singing that was coming from within the storage house. Well, thanks for dropping by, man. Appreciate it. By the time we appeared on the scene, both perpetrators had fallen fast asleep over their precious goods. Arrests and charges followed in due course. need something wood to go here. So we can do wood carvings. I have binoculars. Cool. Okay. Let's put the valve up because I know I'm probably going to need it. Oh, I don't want that. Put it away. Ugh. Dear Mr. Bell, although I'm grateful for the extra income, I'm slightly worried about the damage you've done to my floor whilst putting your cables under my workshop. The floor looks very weak and I'm nervous every time I have to carry something heavy over it. Anyway, I've made the repair cable you've asked for. It's only a temporary fix, but it should do the job. We'll talk about the floor again soon. Break the floor. Okay. Rather have a beer than a Bible. Dear Aaron, my sleepless nights have now almost stopped. The rolling sound of the buoys out at sea help me drift off every night, and Poppy sleeps soundly at the foot of my bed next to my tools. It has been difficult to continue blacksmithing in the same capacity as an old man. There are so many repairs that I need to do for the locals that I'm just not quick enough to do in time. Anyway, those Wainwright kids have been playing around the furnace again. They come down to watch the toy boat races on the river, but like to take excursions into my workshop. I know you're neighbors with their parents, so could you ask them to have a word with their children for me? I don't just have the energy to chase them anymore. Silverware, measuring tape, clothing. Leave them all open so I know I look through them. More stuff I'm probably gonna need. So I bet you there'll be a breaker box.
The mind can be like a blank canvas, or a picture can be left incomplete for a generation, only to be finished years later in life.
The blacksmith was a vital part of the British town for a very long time, but with industries growing and taking over, they had to find other ways to survive and remain in trade. This particular smith became well known for his sculpting and other decorative metal work, but apparently he became a recluse after the industrial decline and destroyed all of his work.
Huh.
I must say, I am impressed, Restorer. You've done such wonderful work this evening. Just between you and I, there's a lot riding on this restoration. It's our last week of funding, and, well, I haven't got any usable results. You're my last hope, and it's very important that we succeed.
Alright, so into the workshop or down the river? Let's check out the workshop since we're here.
It glistened in the shop window. A music box with the most beautiful decoration.
A great man once worked here. Part philosopher, part engineer. His radical new ideas changed the course of history forever. Let's find out what this has to do with anything.
More damned failures plague my work. Equipment has been breaking all of the time, forcing me to buy in bulk or to search out expensive and specific parts. The Hemingways who run into the post office must think that I'm creating Frankenstein. Sometimes I wonder if I am, especially with so many failed attempts. It's like God is stopping me in my tracks, preventing me from creating this wondrous machine for some unfathomable reason. How can more conversation and contact be a bad thing? A. Bell. One part of the projector complete. It's locked. How do I rotate? Fulbright. So let's put these wires up. Grab the bulb. Black light. Nothing else over there. So well, that's the loading icon. Nothing else to do there, I guess. I've never actually done that. That looks like it would be fun to watch.
You know, I am sorry about before, the relapse and all. Just remember, it's incredibly important that we trust each other. Don't worry too much about her brain. I'll be monitoring it on my end to ensure that no severe damage is caused during your visit.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and crush the rest of the fragments. You know, you gotta do your job, I suppose. Well, that's a dead end. For now. I don't see any lock on it, though.
Crow with an injured wing, just lying there on the beach.
I imagine this was almost a second home to most of the fishermen who lived here. There was a strong reading when you walked in. There's a story to be told here. I think you better keep looking.
That kind of person, are we? No, I don't want it. Nothing on the pint glasses. Whatever, there's nothing on him. Another locked door. Nothing. No medicine cabinet or anything. Okay, let's go. Those cabinet doors? Nope. These coasters. Odd shape. Let's put some cider in it. Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to need the black light. So... I'm probably going to be going over my 2.5 hours, streaming hours tonight. Oh. Yay, my first stream. Yay, my first play on this game. So, barred customers. All staff can take note of the following. Customers are currently barred from the Crow's Nest pub. Do not allow them entering the premises till their bar is lifted. Damn, 5 years.
Did I ever tell you about an odd colleague of mine who experimented with brain cell transplants? Taking them from one memory and surgically implanting them into another. An attempt to reconfigure their minds, he said. Fascinating stuff, really. Imagine what we could do with that level of scientific freedom.
Of course, I'm gonna need the freaking key when I put it up. No? Maybe it's because it's got no doorknob? Well, this is the Crow's Nest pub. So where does this key go then?
10 people. A small wedding. But moving country means making a new life and new friends.
Every town has its own May Day celebration, but many people travelled from around the British Isles for the annual Pinwheel Maypole Morris dancing competition. Such a beautiful English tradition, and a rare thing these days.
May Day preparations. Simon Shorrocks. Make sure you tidy and clean all of the upstairs bedrooms before I return to town. I need them spotless as we have Grandpa Joe coming to stay with us for the May Day festivities. Georgina, please, when you clean up, please can you clean up all the pots in the kitchen as well as mop the floor? We will be cooking for many tonight, and I want to cook hassle-free. Benjamin, can you sweep the hallways and ensure all windows are open to the house? There's a foul smell coming from somewhere in here, and I bet it's one of you three. We will be staying in the master bedroom tonight together. I know it is cramped, but we all have to make sacrifices for the comfort of others in this situation. I also ensure that you let me know of anything missing from your equipment. I'll need to order anything through the post office soon. Please don't let me down. Mum. These things? No, those are just napkins. Nothing on the cups. The devil. Alrighty, let's look through here. Ooh, almost missed that. Don't play sugar in fridge. Oh, it's the lighthouse. Bard of Stamp. Don't forget to post the order for your May Day ankle bells. Chopped tomatoes. Okay. So that's... No, can't play it. Oh well. Can't find it anywhere. Always forget the actual names of May Day stuff. It's so old sounding. Stick, bells, and a hat. Boy. Oh. Maybe we put this there? No. Okay, so we need a stick.
I wouldn't exactly say orange. Why are they called baldricks? Huh. I've only ever heard the term used for, don't know how to describe it. That thing you carry a sword in? Yes. Oh, and please don't mind the slight delay between what I see here and when you actually hear the comment. By the way, welcome to the room. Thanks for checking it out. Tuesday hands over. Hand over. Hi, Jan. All the cashing up has been complete and the books have been filled out. I've replaced some of the stock on the shop floor with our reserves and have ensured that outgoing mail is ready for delivery. The parcel situation however, has not lessened. I know we hired Matthew as a temp to aid us, but I feel that the work is still not getting done, even after that chat you had with him last week. I heard from Doris that he had been in the crow's nest every night this week chatting up Elaine. Bit brave if you ask me, but I hear she was a bit of a tough one. I'll see you when I'm home. Philip. How are you doing, JT? I wonder if this does anything up higher. Take a look at downstairs, see if there's anything. Oh, that's all that's for. Okay, well, let's bring it back up. And that should be good. Disaster. Mine collapse kills 23.
Yesterday, a terrible accident occurred deep within the Brinkcliff mine, killing 23 of its workers. A chilling explosion rang through the village and could be heard as far away as Delvin. In a routine expansion of the tunnels deep underneath the surface, what should have been a general and safe explosion went terribly wrong when it detonated, causing a severe cave-in. Trapping 23 men, the rock collapse had extended to the seabed high above, causing the chamber to flood, killing all that were inside. Reports that the warden, Mr. R. Burton, was incapacitated at the time and could not communicate with Mr. Romero, the evacuation officer. Have raised major concerns that this could have been prevented. That's missing some punctuation, I think. Anyway. Philip, I've just nipped out. That's a phrase I haven't heard. But shouldn't be too long. Can you please make sure that you keep an eye on the counter for me whilst I'm gone? Matthew is upstairs sorting through the parcel backlog that the bank holiday has caused. He told me that it was taking him a lot longer to go through because of the weird and heavy equipment that Mr. Bell had been ordering from London. Apparently the fella had ordered a whole load of stuff relating to buoys and church bells. A trifle strange if you ask me, but to each their own. Anyway, I will see you soon, Jan. Can't open the register.
Andrew was the oldest brother, and the most mischievous by far. Rob usually did whatever he was told, and Harry was too young to argue back.
Grab my key. Alrighty, we've had a good look over the town, I think. Let's see what we've got here, though. Lowering a little bit, maybe. Should we attach it to this? Back up. Okay, I'm gonna go look for something I haven't explored yet.
How come you're not leaving footprints in the snow?
Can we swim? Yes, we can. A little bit. Let's first go to this place.